Hey guys, Ali here today. Welcome back to Ironic Sims, and we are back with another house building video. The only difference is this ain't a house. This is a bowling nightclub, because about a week ago the bowling stuff pack came out, and I already told Rubbish. I'm not building a nightclub. I'm building a bowling restaurant. I don't think it's been done yet. On either YouTube or The Sims. So I think this is pretty cool. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it has been done. I just don't think I saw it. But anyway, I originally wanted to call this because I originally was gonna make this like in this massive area I'm doing there now. I originally was going to make it a arcade, a really big fun arcade, but then I decided to do a restaurant, and I think that that's actually a really good idea, because doing a restaurant in The Sims is pretty cool, um, and if you can bowl while you're eating, that's even better. Yeah. So the one really cool thing about this restaurant is that it's got a lot of colors. Um, yes, it's got a lot of colors in this. In the thing, and yes, you can already see I'm trying to add the bowling alleys, and actually forget how long they are. So I made a huge mistake there, but don't worry, everything works out in the end. So I'm happy to announce that when I tweeted out this house, when I uploaded it to the gallery, the Sims company, the Sims Maxes who made this game on Twitter, the Sims, they liked this post. I mean, they liked this build. So thank you very much to them for liking this. It really means a lot to me, and I really hope that all of you awesome VIPs love it. And yeah. Okay, so so apart from that, I had a lot of fun. It actually took me 4 to 5 hours to build this. So it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work, but eventually I got this done. These little like columns over here, I really like them because I changed them into like different colors. So they've got like different colors, as you can see me do here. But I didn't hold shift down, so it only painted one side. So I had to redo it again, which is no problem, and now everything's going to be painted. So I originally wanted to paint the rest of the building just plain black, so the colors can stand out. But then later I changed it to a brick color, because this building looks like it's been like let's say it could have been like a old rundown. It could be like an old run down warehouse or factory or something like that, which has been renovated and redone to be look like. But I mean, the shape still stays the same, but it's been renovated to turn into a really cool restaurant with a bowling club there or something. And then I realized that bowling alleys were actually not fitting there properly. They were skewed, so I made them straight. And then I realized, oh shit, I forgot a bathroom. I forgot to put a bathroom. Now that could be pretty bad, and especially when waiters need to go pee. Otherwise, they pee right in front of the table while people are eating. Sick. That's just how they are. So I was going to make that area the bathroom there, but it was too small. I mean, this area is even too small, but I actually ended up making it work as well. So that looks good. But I must say, what I did with the flowers and the thing you're gonna see me do now. Although the roof did give me a bit of problem here, I have to admit. There was a bug in the diagonal that for some reason, even though it wasn't diagonal, it didn't want me to connect it all together. So, but don't worry, I fixed it all, and it all takes time. But yeah, and that also brings me to say again, I'm sorry that this video is now so long. I could have done it in 2 parts, but I don't really want to. I want to just keep it one speed build. I mean, yeah, I've decided that I'll do 2 parts, but only if the build actually goes on for like 2 hours. Because I mean 1 hour. If the build goes on for 1 hour, then I'm gonna turn it into a video. Otherwise, doesn't really need to. But then again, I have to say thank you very much for The Sims for adding in this feature that you can now copy walls and rooms, because it just makes life so much easier and smoother and quicker when you're building. As you can just see me doing there, and yeah, it looks so cool when you're doing it fast, I have to say. Everything just looks so smooth. The one thing I really like about this build is that, you know, it has got two stories, but it's got one story. It's one story, but the walls are just high on two levels, which I think are really, really cool. It gives it a nice, lovely effect, and then I'm painting the walls again for some reason. Uh, Oh no, yeah, because I did the other side, and I'm doing this side. I thought I did this side already. Yeah, so adding in the entrance, I was gonna make like a special grand entrance with like a check-in table, but I thought, not for this build. I've done too many of those recently, and they're pretty useless anyway. It's just there for like um, decoration, but I decided not to add it. Yeah, then I'll just check it from outside, and it looks beautiful. Now, I wanted to make the fountain go all the way through the gaps there, but for some reason, it only allowed me to do that with for one, and I couldn't figure out why. I mean, if that one worked, why couldn't the other ones work? But whatever, it doesn't matter. So I just put one part there, and yeah, so now we've got like fountains. I'm putting these lovely waterfalls there, these very big ones, and very colorful. The one thing I really like about this build is that it's so full of colors. It's got loads and loads of colors. So it's very, very big. Yeah. Now we're here just adding in some more plants in between. I put a lot of plants in between here. And then I put those flower beds underneath, so it looks like the plants are like built into them. Um, yeah, so you can see me just doing there. And this part actually I think took the longest because I had to add different flowers individually. Now that always takes some time. And the really cool thing is that you can't see them from the outside, but you can at the same time. It's kind of like difficult. Yeah. So one thing I really did with these fountains was I left one fountain in between was white, which I think added a cool effect. Yeah. Mhm. That's cool. There we go. mm, all right, and so each of these flowers over there, um, each of these flowers I've got like a different type. I mean, it's pretty much the same because it's only like 3 to 4 flowers, but you know, it's not like one in the same row. It's like always like different, which I really really liked. And then I absolutely love this build. So like I kind of like imagined I could have actually done this building in San Myshuno. It would have kind of made sense because it's like a city build. Like I even put tiles around it, but I thought, not gonna move it now. I'm just gonna leave things the way they are. But now over here, I tried to connect it, and all I wanted to do was connect a straight line. But of course, it's saying that it can't connect diagonally, which is understandable if it was on a diagonal road, but on a path. But you know, everything was straight, and I was trying to go different ways about connecting it. So, and it was just annoying. I mean, why? I mean, here you can see I'm kind of like battling just to connect it, and yeah, then I changed the size by mistake. Um, yeah, you see, there's no reason why that couldn't connect. Absolutely no reason. So I thought I'm gonna make sure I figure it out now. And then something popped in my head. I must just undo everything and then add a pathway there, and there we go. We would all everything was connected apart from that other part. I know that shape is weird, but it kind of has to just stay that way. Because I really didn't feel like I thought, no, I've been spending way too much time building. Now it's time to start getting into furnishing. Yeah, time to start furnishing and working on the inside. And I know it looks beautiful, but over here on the pathway, I decided to do each color, but then I realized, oh, if you do that with different colors, it glitches out. So I just did this, which actually looks better. I must say, I really love that pathway. It looks very, very nice. Yeah. So a lot has been happening on our channel. We we're almost at 150. I mean 550,000. What I'm saying, 550 subscribers. We're almost there. So I cannot speak today, but we're almost there. And yeah. So if you would like to show some support, then please go hit that subscribe button. And yeah. and Mm, and there we go. So now over here, what I'm doing, I'm actually doing something really cool with these new type of shelves. I really like the patterns and the colors which would come with it. So I decided, why not make like a special type of shelf decoration thing on top of the bowling alleys, which I thought really looked nice. And that really does look nice. It really does, yeah. So now over here in this small area, that's actually where the arcade's gonna go. It's not a very big arcade, it's like a small one, just some gaming machines, because, you know, this expansion pack, this stuff pack needs more stuff. This stuff pack needs more stuff. One thing I really like about this build is that I've put in those big lights, which now come from the ceiling. Normally, if you put them on the first floor, they will be way too low, and your Sims could knock their head on them and probably pass out or something. But the arcade is pretty small because only a few machines from the other pack, so I just put those in. But yeah, here's where I decided that, oh, I'm gonna go for the brick wall. And yeah. Yeah, although the bathroom and the kitchen accent, I do keep it with the other type of bricks because I thought that looked very nice. But I do actually put different colors, as you can see me doing here now. Uh, yep, just you know, having a bit more fun. There we go. Because you know, one thing I realized that this place needed was some more lights, so I actually did that, because those lights don't light it up entirely, but it gives it that light up feel, which I thought was really cool. And now these lights over here are really cool. These are actually pool lights, but I decided to put there because I actually got inspired for doing that from watching a video from Simoki, where she did all those lights on like the whole building. So I thought that will actually look nice next to this one, so I did that. Now here's where I came up with an idea. Now let's put these lights in between. That should light everything up pretty cool. I don't know how much light they give, or if they give any light at all, but whatever. That seems to look fine. And I put that double arrow, and then I wanted to put one on the other side, but you couldn't rotate it, so I thought, nope, ain't gonna happen, dog. Yeah. Yeah, so I started this new series on my channel called The Movies. I don't know if you guys like it or enjoy it, but I definitely enjoy playing that game. That game, I actually started playing. I think I started playing it when the Sims 2 came out, because I remember I played The Sims 2, but then I also used to play that game. That game, you know, I was never actually good at it when I was a kid, and I don't think I'm actually any good at it now. But I'm definitely getting there with it, that's for sure. But now here I'm doing the bar area, so I put this lovely bar over here, and I really wish it came with counters that match, because these don't really match, but it does the job. And then I thought, you know, let's sell some shoes here. And then I did something really cool as well, as I put these on top. Which I thought, wow, these actually look cool. Now here's something which I did really cool, which you're gonna see me do right now, is I put I wanted to put some bottles, because there isn't really anything which you can put on those shelves for some reason. So I thought, let's put these drinking thingies up there, like drinking things, I mean like bottles, and like in between you can see the bottle shelf there a little bit, but it's not really noticeable. But what you can see is actual bottles being put on there, which I think is a good effect. I think it looks nice. I think I'm onto something cool over there. Yeah, so just put some bottle thingies, and you know, I actually forgot that there's a fridge where you can put a lot of bowling pins over there. But there's a special fridge where you can put drinks in and stuff. That I actually do put over there some more, and then I move these trophy cases somewhere else because I thought, wow, these actually look pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. I must say. Now over here is something I don't think any other YouTuber or anyone has done. And this is to put you know, like when you go bowling, there's these TV screens which display the score of your like bowling thing. Now that doesn't happen in the Sims 4, unfortunately. But you can just imagine, like it just gives that type of environment. It just makes it more realistic. Because that's, I mean, I'm sure they don't have like a pole running through the building to support it, but that's the best I could come up with. But I think that's a very nice technique, yes, to do it. So I might actually do a tutorial. If you are interested on how I do that, let me know in the comments down below, and then I'll do a tutorial on it, because I think it would actually be really cool. I don't actually know what they are called. Are they called like a screen computer? There's me just saving the game because I did not want to lose anything. But which I didn't, by the way. That's good. So now over here, I actually got this idea from watching James Turner, where he put these end tables on the side, like in between. It kind of like divides them so you can have like different teams and stuff. It kind of just gives everyone a bit of privacy, more places to put like cups and drinks and your drinks and stuff. Then I wanted to put those bowling balls there, but then I decided let's make this area gold, yellow, blue, whatever, so we can have two teams, So the first one would be the gold, the VIP one, I think. So this one's the VIP one where there's like more spaces, and you've even got 4 bowling alleys. The other one's got 3, which you see me do now. So over there I just put like some bowling balls. Now I'm just messing around with the colors just so you see which one I can, because I did not want like all of them to be the same. So yeah, that was that. Yeah, so there you could see me just putting some more plants over there and some more greenery, because I actually didn't know what to put on those corners, so I just did that. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, so there you can see I added these 3 bench couches over there, but they actually glitched out over there. Then I found these end tables, so I thought, wow, they actually look pretty cool. So I made that the green area, and the other one is the orange area. And now you can just see me, scrolling through the colors, and then I found that one which I wanted. Yeah. And then I put this bowling trophy on top, because why not? That's just some more lovely decoration which we could use. And these things I put over there, like when you go into arcades, there's like these special machines where you can exchange your money for like gaming tokens or something. So I thought that would be like a nice thing to have, so you could have like so you could get like gaming tokens. It's pretty useless and it doesn't do anything, but I just thought, why not? Hell yeah, why not? Well, this is on the gallery. It's just called Bowling Restaurant. Very simple, very easy to remember. Yep. And then I put a jukebox there because I thought, why not? I could have put another speaker, but I just put a normal cafe speaker in the restaurant, which we're gonna get into soon. But now I just need to focus on decorating. So I put more decorations there. I put those pictures there because they actually looked better. And then I put those bowling posters on top there because I thought that actually looks good. Then those new pictures, new little wall decoration stuff, I put that there. It doesn't really show, and I don't even think it fits there, but it's there now, so let's just leave it and forget about it. But yeah, that's it. So that's pretty much the bowling area done. I don't think I even really do much apart from, just fixing up a few things, and yeah. So yeah, now we are going into the restaurant. Yeah, we're going into the restaurant now, and oh wow, I can't believe we're almost done with the build already. You see, like time flies when you're talking, you're having fun. So I decided to give this place a new like woody wood feel about it. And then one really cool thing is like in between the seating area, I put like fish tanks, which you'll probably have to buy fish yourself. It doesn't come with fish. I wish it did though, because that would just save us a lot of time and money, but whatever. Yeah. Mm, and um, yeah, so I must say, this restaurant I actually, because I'm normally pretty bad at this, but I actually tested out everything, and for once, everything in this build actually works. Like there's no problem with the build or anything. which I which I was actually surprised, because normally there's like some things don't work, but other than that, everything seemed to be fine. The one thing about this place is that it's got a lot of tables, so you never have to really worry about. Because I think only a certain amount of Sims come to a lot per time. So yeah, I wonder what would happen if you came here with 7 Sims in one household. That's actually something I've never actually tried. Yeah. That's actually something I've never actually tried. Um, so if you come to a community lot with like 7 Sims, let me know if like more Sims come, or if less Sims come, or if this place becomes like full of people who are not in your household, because that would be pretty cool though. Yeah, now those lights actually lighted up everything good, and they actually fit perfect on the restaurant here. So this restaurant does have a kind of like diner feel, but it's not really like that. Um, and there I found, you see, I wanted to use those leaves in the other build I did, which came out I think on Thursday. Yeah, it's called wait, what's it called now? It's called the mountain cabins. Yeah, I wanted to use those leaves, but I couldn't find them. Now that I found them, I feel so bad because it's missing out on decoration. But whatever. Yeah. So now I'm just doing the bathroom over here, and yeah, the bathroom over there. Um, pretty standard. Same thing for girls, boys. I think the only difference is, or I think they've got the same color toilet. I was thinking to myself, maybe I should make different color toilets. I don't know. I can't remember. Cannot remember now. But they're pretty much the same. Same thing, different story, like people say. Yeah, and it's all, and it's all. I don't know if you can use a second sink, but maybe you can. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna see now. Yeah, yeah, I didn't change the color, which I should have, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Um, yeah, so I really love this build which I did. I was really struggling at first. I didn't know what I wanted to start with, where I wanted to go, but eventually I got there. But now here I wanted to put uh two two stoves for the chef to use, but I just couldn't get it in. Like there wasn't enough space. And I needed to make sure there was enough cooking stations, so I put 3 of them in, and that should be enough. I mean, that's the best I could do. So now just basically, looking around, fixing up the decorations, doing last minute things, changing the color of this because I didn't want it to be the same. And then that actually looked perfect. And then I forgot, oh yeah, damn, I need to do the arcade. Almost forgot about it. So I just got 2 arcade machines, a gaming device, and a pinball machine, because that's all there really is. No, wait, that's not a pinball machine. That's a, what's it called now? You know, I know what it is. I just can't think of it. You know that thing where you play with it anyway. Where you play with two people, but whatever. Yeah. So now over here, just fixing up the entrance to the bathroom. One thing I really like about it that it's kind of like excluded from the building. But it is down. I should have put some signs, but whatever. As long as it looks good and it works, everything's fine. Now just putting some salt and pepper. Now I know there is this big board which you can put like on the floor for people to see. But I couldn't find it, so I just put something from a different pack. But I was a bit annoyed I could not find it. Now here's a bit of seating area where you could sit down if you're like waiting for a table, which I thought was very nice. Um, yeah, so they could all sit over there, and there we go. There, I found it, and yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please do me a favor, please go hit that like button on this video, and then please go subscribe to my channel for more content, as I do my best to release some awesome videos and some awesome stuff for you. And I'm also working on more speed builds. I know I haven't done a lot, but that's what made this channel, I think, for to get to where it is now. All these lovely house builds, you know. That's what we're famous for, is building houses. Let's Plays is just something I do for more content, extra stuff on the side, you know, all of that lovely jazz. But anyway, guys, I'm just doing the menus now, you know, just getting some pretty cool bar food and stuff. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please take care and have a lovely day.